What's going on, my broskiis? My name is Toadski, back again, here to bring you guys yet another One Piece Treasure Cruise video. And today, I'm going to be talking about this tweet that the Treasure Cruise Twitter account put out at news time yesterday. And it was just a tweet saying, holiday season, of course, this is the time of year a lot of people like to get together with their family and friends. And I wish everyone out there a great holiday period. You know, this is a great time to, see family and friends that you haven't seen in a while. So make sure to go ahead and do that. But just... The interesting thing about this is that I feel like this is hinting towards another Sugo Fest exclusive right before the end of the year. You know, when the Sharko Sugo Fest was kind of teased and announced, I said in that video that this is likely going to be the last Sugo Fest exclusive before the New Year's celebration. And it seems like I might be wrong, which is crazy because no one expected this to happen. It's been so long since we've had a legend specifically come out for Christmas that we weren't expecting this to actually happen. But there are hints that could suggest that there is going to be something coming right before the New Year's celebration. So let's discuss it. So it all started with this tweet. Now this tweet, my face cam is covering it, so we'll go ahead and remove that so you guys can see it. There is a little silhouette in front of the moon here, holiday season, and obviously it's regarding Christmas. You got the green, you got the red, all that good stuff. If we zoom in real quick and have a look at this, this is the silhouette that we have. Now, it obviously is supposed to be hinting towards, you know, Santa Claus and the reindeer and stuff like that. But let's actually talk about what this is. So it's hard to tell exactly what's going on just with this silhouette alone. However, if we go over to this announcement post that was posted, I don't know, like this is just a re-upload of what it is, but this was like for promotional stuff for Film Red, and during this little video, it is showing Uta in a Christmas outfit, which honestly looks really badass. So not only could we get whatever this silhouette is, but potentially a new Uta legend that is a Christmas themed, considering we're just come off of the Halloween celebration with Uta. That's crazy in and of itself that might potentially happen. So we continue on with this little video here. Obviously Uta's saying, you know, happy holidays and stuff like that. And then right at the end of the video, Uta looks up at the moon and you can see this silhouette right here. Now, this silhouette, this is Chopper, obviously because he's a reindeer, and this is Dr. Kureha. So what I think is going to be happening is it looks like we're going to be getting like a holiday themed Sugo Fest right before the New Year's celebration for a Chopper and Kureha potentially dual unit / fake dual unit. Either that or coming as a rare recruit, or we have Christmas Uta in her Christmas outfit could also be potentially debuting for the celebration. It's bizarre. I mean, look, as I said, I was not expecting this. I can't believe that this is actually going to happen. Considering, you know, how Treasure Cruise has been over the last year, the consistent releases of Sugo Fest exclusives, considering that I think, according to Captain Pappy, I think we get a Sugo Fest exclusive on average in 2024. We've been getting one legend per like 5 to 6 days, which is just absurd. That should not be happening. And it's going to continue that trend. And not only are we going to have this, we're going to have the New Year's celebration, which of course is technically still at the start, still at the end of 2024, before 2025. Usually the Sugo Fest comes out the 26th / 27th, maybe 28th at the latest. So yeah, we got a lot to look forward to in terms of that. But the fact that this is coming beforehand is crazy. The thing is as well, is like, is this just going to be a Sugo Fest coming out by itself? Is it even a Sugo Fest in general? It could just literally just be a tease and there's nothing at all. It's just people getting all a bit pedantic about everything, but like, is they going to release an event regarding this as well? Is it going to be like a new clash? That would be actually not bad. If they end up releasing one of these units as like a free raid unit that we can go ahead and beat, I would be all for that. That's what should be happening in this event period here, but I don't think that's going to happen. There's no evidence to suggest that is going to happen. So look, it is what it is. I want to actually go back as well and kind of talk about the other holiday themed characters that have released in the past. So these are the Christmas focused legends that we've had. We've had rare recruits, special time units, free to play units in the past that have also been Christmas / holiday themed. But this is going to be looking at just the Sugo Fest exclusives, right? Now, Tony Chopper actually released in December 20th, 2019, right? So this was like the first Christmas legend that actually came out, and this actually was Chopper's first legend. So the fact that Chopper came out when he did, it was actually a pretty big deal. This guy was obviously really cool when he came out, being able to duplicate all cotton candy drops. So that was a unique reason to have him. Considering back in 2019, it wasn't the easiest to get cotton candy. You actually had to go out and farm that shit, and a lot of people would go ahead and, face Colosseums over and over again with Chopper Super as their captain just to get as much cotton candy as possible. And of course, great utility special, and is still a character that sees play today, honestly. He's semi-usable in Pirate Rumble as well. Of course, he did receive his Super Evolution last year, I do believe, and he's definitely still a good unit for sure. So shout out to V1 Chopper for being as good as he is. Now, there's also Shirahoshi Mancherry and Vivian Rebecca. I didn't have an updated version of this. Oh, they're right here. Oh my god, I'm so silly. They're literally right here. The 26th of November is when this character came out, and obviously you see Sanji and Pudding also released in this event period as well. So I guess it is kind of thematic that Sanji and Pudding got their Super Evolution. I didn't even realize that. But this was also the V-Jump magazine showing them for the first time. And then also had a little bit of an advertisement for the Beppo and the Law character. This was a Kazuna clash. But yeah, Shirahoshi Mancherry, Vivi Rebecca. I still really don't like the fact that we got like Vivi Rebecca and Shirahoshi Mancherry were already like one separate batch. And then we got another batch later on that was just V2 versions of those dual units. I wish they at least switched around the characters a little bit. But these two units are a bit interesting. None of these units have super evolutions yet. So maybe during the event period, if they end up giving both of these a 6+, bro, that would be amazing. That would be a really good way to end off the year. If they say, hey, there's going to be a Christmas event, you farm the event, you can super evolve both Vivi Rebecca and Shirahoshi Mancherry at the same time. Dude, that would be a dream. Not going to happen because Bandai doesn't do that. But Vivi Rebecca, this character, a lot of people like this character on release, but honestly, this character doesn't see that much play. This unit has been pretty good in Grand Voyages in the past. This character is very interesting where they make all like type slots beneficial to Striker and Cerebral. And then their special ability does remove Bind and Special Bind by 6 turns, removing it when you use their switch effect as well. And then they give an attack boost and an orb boost to Striker and Cerebral 2x for 1 turn. So it doesn't do a lot. The utility's pretty neat. That's like the only reason people would often use this character. Other than that, there's not really much of a reason to use this character. This character is not great. The damage numbers that they provide are not amazing, and the utility is fine. The utility is perfectly fine, but I mean, a lot of like rare recruits these days could potentially do what they do, you know what I mean? Like, there's nothing really that useful about this unit. There's no big point of difference. However, when you pivot over to Shirahoshi and Mancherry, this character is quite phenomenal. So this character, captain ability, no one uses this character as a captain, but their switch ability allows you to overheal for 1 turn. So this is cool. Every turn you can just keep switching, and not only do you get overhealing activated, but they also do a 1500 heal, so you can be at full HP, use their switch effect, and then you get 1500 overheal, and then your auto healing will also overheal at the end of that turn as well. So there's really cool reasons to use this. They also remove a lot of debuffs on your whole crew, by the way. Slot Bind, Special Bind, Bind, and Despair on your whole team are removed by 1 turn. So you can imagine this character with a super switch, removing a bunch of these debuffs would be pretty phenomenal. And then their special ability is also pretty good in terms of utility, removing paralysis, poison, recovery down, and blindness completely. So the key one there is removing paralysis completely. That's really neat. And then they also reduce despair and burn duration by 7 turns. So just across the board, really good utility. And then they also change all slots into rainbow slots. They don't go through block, but still being able to generate rainbow slots is a good thing. They also add 1.2x to the chain for 1 turn, and they also provide a really good amount of healing. So especially because you can activate their switch effect for overhealing, use their special ability to create a bunch of heal that can overheal your max HP. And that was like the main reason why this character is being used. Obviously, they're very defensively and healing focused in Rumble, but like no one's really using this character in Rumble. People tried it, but like they're not really that ideal. But the fact that we have this character and we got Vivi Rebecca, I would love to see these units get super evos. It's just not going to happen. But it's the fact that this is probably what's going to happen for the Christmas celebration. A little bit of a weird one, that's for damn sure. And I don't really understand why they're doing this now. Like, the whole Film Red celebration was like multiple years ago at this point. It would have been a really cool celebration to do stuff like this last year. You know, we had like Uta release, and then the year after the Uta release, when she first debuted, would have been a good time to do this kind of stuff, but they didn't do that. So a little bit of a weird one for sure. But let me know your thoughts and opinions about this one down below in the comment section. It looks like we may be getting ourselves into another Sugo Fest exclusive right before the New Year's celebration, which is crazy. Hopefully you enjoyed the video though. If you did, make sure to go ahead and leave a like, and if you want to stay up to date with all the content that I post, including more One Piece Treasure Cruise content, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. On that, guys, I'll see you guys within the next video.